Hey y'all, this video is for Instagram. Yeah, I just left Facebook, and this is Lita Lead with Love. I was just on Facebook talking about you know um, the way men and women are nowadays, and how we got to bring stuff back to old school, and how we got to get our families back right. First of all, ladies, y'all got to get back right. Y'all got to show some class out here. Stop all this fighting. I was on YouTube. I saw some girls fighting. That shit is ridiculous. It look a mess, and it lowers your class. And I know y'all women out here want a maid or whatever, but you're not gonna get a maid and track a mate with all that damn nonsense. You look like a hood rat. That's what you look like. So, not judging nobody, just trying to explain to y'all how, if you want to have a good lifestyle and a respectable mate, then you got to present yourself well, sweetheart. You can't be out here clowning and acting a fool, and tripping out and stuff, and then showing all the goods all at once. Then as soon as a man want to use you for something other than being his girlfriend or lady, y'all want to get upset and, oh, he disrespectful and he used me for this, he used me for that. Well, you represented yourself like that, baby. You put the goods all out all at once. These men need something to work towards. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a man like a challenge. It's the thrill of the hunt, sweetie. Okay? And if you sitting up here chasing him, or you sitting up here showing all the goods, and give him, let him use his imagination and try to figure out what's up under all that. You know what I'm saying? Let him work towards something. They not working towards nothing because y'all ain't giving them nothing to work towards. Y'all want to give it all to him at once. Just pour all the sugar into it. No. Give him something to work towards. You know what I'm saying? Then he would appreciate it more. Don't you understand that? When you have to work for something and you work hard for something, you appreciate it. When something is given to you, most of the time you don't really respect it or appreciate it. You take care of what you have to work for. When you work hard for something, oh no, you ain't trying to let nobody mess that up, because you feel like, shit, I worked hard for this. You see what I'm saying? When some shit is easy, you don't even respect it. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say, y'all, is, hey, women out here, if y'all want some husbands, because it's time for us to take our families back. And I'm speaking to all people, but black folks in particular. I'm really speaking to y'all because y'all my peoples. And my thing is, we got to get our families back right. Get back in the home, black man. And even if you're not in the home with your kids and everything, be a willing or active participant in raising them. You know what I'm saying? These boys need their fathers. These single mamas, we can't teach a boy how to be a man, nor can a man teach a girl how to be a woman. We can't teach a boy how to be a man because we ain't never been one. Okay? We can tell them how to respect and how to, act out here, but, they don't have to take us serious. You know how boys are. They up and coming men. Okay? So we need y'all. We need y'all support. We don't just need y'all support for these kids. We need y'all support for us. When you see a woman out in the street struggling, or, you know what I'm saying, or somebody in her face, or some man trying to jump her, say something. I don't care. I know y'all don't want to get involved in everything because the way people are right now. But I mean, it's okay to be like, hey, man, come on now. Make him understand what's going to happen if his ass put his hands on that woman. And I'm not saying make a threat. Just let him know that, man, you want to go to jail, it ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, people used to get involved in shit like that. Black folks and people cared about each other. Not just black folks, all folks. People cared about the other man. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is, let's take our families back and get everything back together. And men, for y'all, like I was telling ladies to be ladies, y'all want a good woman, but see, y'all run around here, y'all don't keep yourself up, y'all got your pants all sagging. Didn't they tell y'all that shit originated in prison? You know, what is y'all out here? It's like, are y'all selling something? So pull your goddamn pants up. We don't want to see your underwear and we don't want to see your ass, okay? I mean, you know, we not the only one that can see it. There's other people that can see it. So, you know, unless you think you're invisible. So my thing is, pull your pants up, be respectable, you know, and show some respect and self-pride and dignity and stuff like that. And then stop trying to use these women and trying to, when you see a woman that got kids, I mean, have some pride, nigga. I mean, if you ain't gonna bring nothing to the table, definitely don't don't subtract anything. Don't take nothing away from her. If she got kids and stuff, you need to be trying to help. And whether they're your kids or not, they somebody kids and they gonna be young adults in a minute. So all I'm saying is, you know, you see how the world and the country is going right now, and they building prisons every day. You know, we don't want our kids in these prisons, and we don't want these young men to, you know, we ain't trying to turn out criminals, okay? We trying to turn out productive young folks, you know, respectful people. You know what I'm saying? Let's have our families and get tight, just like the rest of them. Okay, let's get culturized and do the things that other cultures are doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, show the love. You know, where is the love? You know, come on, y'all. That's what I'm about, leading with love. Okay, and you know, men, I was just touching on how women, and I'm finna get on the women and the man. I'm a equal opportunity nigga, okay? My thing is, with the women, you know, stop using these kids against these men. If the man want to be in the kid, like, he don't have to be with you. If it didn't work, it didn't work, baby. You a full-grown woman. You made your own choices. You knew what you was doing when you chose that man, okay? See, you was looking at the pleasure, not the long run, the long haul. You wasn't trying to weigh out your options like, hey, will he be a good father? Will he be a husband? No, you just went on and did the damn thing. So now you got to live with the consequences, sweetie. And so here's my thing. You know, if a man want to be a part of his child's life, let him. It's okay. He don't have to be with you. It's not etched in stone that man be with you. You know what I'm saying? You don't get bitter and salty and selfish, because that's selfish as hell to be using your kid against the baby daddy because he don't want to be with you or he got a new girlfriend. So what? So what if he got a new girlfriend? If that girl treating your kid right and not disrespecting, okay, if a man got a new woman, hey, you know, when I was raising my kids and when me and my husband weren't together and I got a friend or whatever, because I didn't have nobody running in and out of my house, you know what I'm saying? I had one man when my kids was growing up that was around, and I had told him, they got a daddy that's active. I told him, you know, it's all forms of discipline. They don't need, I do the discipline. Don't nobody put their hands on mine, okay? I told him I do the disciplining, and I told him it's all forms. If my kids act up, act a fool, you tell them, go in the room and tell your mama get here. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, and think about this. When that husband or man is at work and your kid is over to the house, they got to be with that girl. You see what I'm saying? So instead of you clowning on her and clowning on him, have some self-respect and some pride. Let go of that man, because he's not the only man. When God made men, he didn't stop. He didn't break the mold, okay? And have some self-respect, ladies, and some pride, and let that man be and find you another man, because obviously it didn't work, you know, and it's okay, you know. So, and stop being selfish and stop trying to tell these daddies how to be daddies, because they not trying to tell y'all how to be mamas. You know what I'm saying? Stop sitting up here talking about, oh, he promised my kid, he can't see it because he keep breaking every promise. So what? He got every chance to keep on trying, just like you do. You trying to tell me that you ain't never made a promise? You ain't never made a promise that you ain't never broke a promise that you made? I'm sure you have, because shit happens. Circumstances happen. You know, I'm sure you didn't promise your kid this, that, and the other, and then if something came up, something, you know, a money issue or whatever, and you had to break your promise. You don't know what's going on in that man's life that made him have to break the promise, but even if it doesn't matter, give him every chance. You worry about your parenting, okay? And you let him worry about his, because in the end, he's going to have to answer to that. not you. You know, it's not your job to father your baby father, okay? You let him do him and be a part of that kid's life, especially if they want to. See, y'all women scare a nigga off, and why? For what? When he trying to be there, okay? And y'all baby daddies, y'all show some respect. You know, don't be disrespecting your kid's mother. That's your kid's mother. You know what I'm saying? And don't be disrespecting women anyway, especially black women. We are the most unprotected. You know what I'm saying? And this is why other people treat us like dirt, because see, our own black men don't have sense enough to know that they got queens out here. And they set the standard. Okay? So y'all need to be uplifting us and supporting us and protecting us. Come on now. You know, get out here and get you a job. God woke you up this morning. You got a breath. You know, you could take a breath of fresh air. You breathing, you living, you healthy. You know, get out here and hustle and make your own money. You know what I'm saying? Get you a job. I mean, you don't have to be, you know, everybody ain't supposed to be a rapper, and you don't have to be an athlete and all this kind of stuff. It's all kind of occupations. It's all kind of things to do. It's all kind of ways to get money. And social media making it so easy right now that, you know, you can blow up just like that, you know, on some stupid stuff. So all I'm saying is get creative. Get out here and get creative, and get out here and support. And for the parents, if you are a father and stuff, and you see a boy out here and a single mama is raising them, help her out. You know, look out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Talk to that young man and give him some of your, you know, give him some, kick the woolly bobos, as we used to say. You know, give him some of your knowledge, the benefit of your knowledge, to let him know that he got options out here, that he can be, you know, a productive young man out here, and help that woman out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because Lord knows we need all the help we can get. Okay? So all I'm saying is, you know, lead with love, be kind, support, uplift, you know, show your love out here. You know, let's get our families back right, so, you know, our kids won't wind up a statistic out here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we need the support. We need y'all. You know, hey, like I said the other day, with the real, you know what, stand up. You know what I'm saying? We need a real, you know what, roll call. Okay? Real men roll call. Come on, y'all. We need y'all, and we need these families to get back right. You can raise dysfunction in a two-parent home, or if the parents are not together, you can raise dysfunctional kids. So let's raise some functional kids. You know, get along with your baby mama get along with the baby daddy. It's gonna take a village. Let's get out here and get our kids back and our life back. You know what I'm saying? You know, and let's do this shit. Come on, y'all, we can do it. We out here. Okay, so show your love, be kind, and show your support, and you know, let's clean up your community. Come on, let's do this. It's gonna take all of us, y'all. It ain't really hard. All we gotta do is pitch in and do your part. Do your part. Okay? All right, well, I'm about to go, but I love y'all. I support y'all. I uplift y'all. You are worthy. You are strong. You are beautiful and handsome. You are kings and queens. You are gods. Okay? So show your love. Lead with love. That's leader. All right, y'all.